Hey Roy, my name is Nidish and I am the Customer Success Manager at TeamWave. TeamWave is a cloud based management suite that makes it easier for small and medium sized businesses to manage customer relationships, projects, and human resources. Teams can generate sales, complete projects, and provide assistance to customers cooperatively thanks to our unified platform. TeamWave's project management app is not just your to do list, it will also be your calendar. It's where you will template all of your workflows and set up systems and automations to really level up your productivity. So let's dive right in and get started. When you enter into the project management workspace, you'll see a neat little dashboard with all your projects listed. Here you have a couple of filters to sort them at the top here. One handy feature is that when you hover your mouse pointer over any project, you get a quick progress report with the task status and time log. Now let's head into a project and take a look at the features inside. You will land into the Tasks tab where you can see all the tasks and subtasks along with their deadlines and who's assigned to it. Let me quickly show you how to create a task. Click on the Add Task button here and type in the task and then press Enter on your keyboard. Then click on the task to open up the tasks overlay. Here we have our usual assignee, deadline, tags and description. We also have a feature to mention the progress of the task. Up here, we have the dependent task. So what this means is that you can make this task dependent on another one, so only when you complete that task can you complete this one. It is kind of similar to the subtasks here. You can add a bunch of subtasks under this task, and only when you complete all the subtasks can you complete this one. Now let me give you a quick look at all the tabs here. First we have the timeline, which as the name suggests keeps track of all the changes happening within the project. An overview of the number of tasks, files, notes and others are all displayed here on the right. Next is the discussions. Your team can have a virtual discussion related to the project. Think of this as a message board if you will. Then we have a list of all the files that have been added in the project. When you click on it, you can also see where the file was attached in the project along with the details of the file. Moving on, we have notes where you can jot down any notes that you would like to let your team know. Next is the events. Here you have a clean calendar view where you can go ahead and schedule an event or milestone that you wish to achieve. You can also link your G Suite to your TeamWave account and have all your events here linked to your Google Calendar so you are always on top of them. Next we have the timesheet. Here you can see a list of all the billable and non-billable hours recorded. Let me show you how to log time here quickly. Click on the log time here and in the model, select the task you want to log time to and enter in the details and select if billable. Then click Save. Moving on, next we have the forwards. Let's say you have a couple of emails from the client for this project, and sometimes your email inbox gets cluttered with so many other emails, and it becomes harder to track down a particular one. With this feature, you get unique forwarding email IDs for each project, so you can forward any emails associated with this project and have it all stashed here neatly for you to access. Moving on to the Progress tab here, you get an overview of all the changes across all the projects. Next we have the templates. Templates can really come in handy if you have a set of routine steps for every project. Then you can create a template with all those pre-added and you can create a project with that template. Let me show you how that looks like. Let me first create a template, then you can go ahead and add in the details. Now that I have set it up, let me go back to the project page and add a new project with the template. Click on the New Project button and select the template from the pop-up. And here we can see all the entries that we had added in the template have been added here. Then we have the organizations where all your projects are listed based on the company that it is linked to. Next is the All Tasks. All Tasks is quite handy for the team managers to overlook all the tasks across multiple projects and have an idea of the team's progress and workload. You also have a couple of filters to sort through the tasks. A quick look into the reports, we have a beautiful graphical representation of the team's progress sorted based on timesheets or task status. And that is a brief look into our TeamWave's project management system. Let's head over to the TeamWave CRM app. As you may know, there are many steps that go into the sales process and likely the relationship after the sale is closed as well. And managing all of these relationships, discussions, and activities of your whole sales team can get very disorganized and overwhelming if you're not tracking it somewhat intelligently. So, this is your sales process visualized into those different steps. You can customize this however you want. These tiles here are representing deals or potential sales that you have with your leads. So you may notice these colored icons over here and how the colored icons are actually prioritized at the very top of the list. In the first stage of my pipeline, there is an activity that's overdue. So it's highlighted in red and shuffled to the top. TeamWave is telling me this deal is the most important thing for me to be focusing on right now. TeamWave will basically prioritize deals that are overdue or due today at the very top of your list. Next priority would be deals that have no activity scheduled for them just yet, which you can start scheduling here. These deals that we're seeing in our pipeline here can also be viewed in a neat little list view or timeline view right here to cater to the preferences of different teams and organizations. We can just drag and drop our deal into the next stage of our process. As time goes by, you continue moving the deal along the pipeline, eventually getting to the last stage of your process, performing your activities and marking your deal as won. But obviously not all deals are won. So let's say this deal here gets lost. It's here a TeamWave that wants you to define the actual reason you lost it, as this is going to eventually aggregate into your reports and you can get some intelligent insights off of that. Now let's see what we have inside the deals detail page. On the left here, you can see the details of the company, organization's contact information, people of contact in this company, followers from your team, and the projects that are linked to this deal. At the top here, we have a progress bar that indicates days elapsed since the deal was opened. Over here you can see all the activities, notes, and tasks for the deal. Next we have the email. Similar to how we saw with the projects, you can forward emails for this project to be stashed in one place. With that said, let's check out the rest of the pages here at the top. Next we have the email, where all the mails forwarded using Smart BCC can be seen here. Then we have a list of all the activities color coded based on the deadline. We have the contacts page. Next comes the tasks for CRM. This is a new feature that we've recently released to help improve the productivity of the sales team. We can see all the tasks sorted according to the due dates here. And we also have templates and tasks that work similar to the templates we saw in projects. An additional feature with templates and tasks is that you can automate them. Let's see what I mean by that. Let's take an example of this template right here. Let me set the parameters in the settings, select the pipeline and the stage and save them. You can see the deal right here. So when I move this deal to this stage, and there we have it. All the tasks under that template have automatically been added to this deal. How cool is that? Moving on, we have the products. Products are a very elaborate feature. Here you have a list of all the products available in your CRM system. Let me click on the Apple iPhone here and show you what's inside. On the left here, you have the usual overview of the product details such as product code, description, tax percentage, category, and product type. Now here on the right, we have the prices. The costs and the currencies are obviously different for different geographies. So you can add multiple prices with different currencies. Next, we have all the deals that are linked to this product. Next, we have the variations. As you know, products have variations. Apple, for example, releases 2-3 variations of the new iPhones and the prices are going to be different. To make it easier, you can add multiple variations like this with different prices and different currencies for each variation. Next, you can set goals to better track the performance of your team. You can set goals for the value of the deals won, or the number of deals won, or the number of deals that are passing through stages, etc. Once you've configured these goals, you can monitor the progress in this dashboard. Next, we have the activity log with records of every activity performed within the TeamWave CRM system. Now let's talk about the TeamWave web forms. You can create your own custom web forms with your own colors and schemes and custom list of questions. You can host this on your website or email it directly to your customer. They fill it out and it automatically creates a deal inside of your TeamWave account. The last thing we have in the TeamWave CRM is the reports. Sales reports provide insights into individual performance, allowing you to make big picture decisions based on what is working best for the business. Oh, and before we head over to the TeamWave HRMS, let's take a look at the CRM settings. So in here you have the general settings. You can create or modify pipeline. and add or edit new activities. So the fields that you saw in the deals page, the contacts page, or the products page are each going to be different, and this is where you can add or manage those custom fields. Let's now head over to the TeamWave HRMS. Our HRMS helps you manage time off and sick days, track vacation time, and keep track of all the employee records in a single location. You can add multiple time off policies for different departments, add and manage employees, and set up automatic check-ins. TeamWave's automatic check-ins help employees stay connected, improve employee management, and obtain regular feedback on their progress. And the last thing I'd like to mention is the integrations. Just head over to the integrations and you'll be taken to a catalog of various apps and integrations to improve your sales process. We do have a couple more integrations in the pipeline to be released shortly. And that about wraps up our quick demo of TeamWave. I'd be happy to answer any questions that you may have.